How are you? Hope you all are doing good. I'm back with the another video, that is fifth part of basic mathematics. Let me introduce myself. I'm ARSHAD Hussain, a senior physics faculty, Pondicherry, an academy. And who are there nearby this city, you can visit our center and get the offline classes. Those who are not from here, they can watch and they can get benefited from these YouTube videos, and definitely these are free of cost. Yeah, 100% content you will not find here, but definitely it is going to help you in your journey and it is going to help you a lot. So stay tuned, watch this video, and if you like this video, share with your friend, and it will help you, and I'm going to take you to the level where you will feel physics is never difficult. The right person was missing. Thank you, stay tuned, see you tomorrow. Hello guys, I'm back with the fifth part of basic mathematics. Yeah, here uh, let me recap whatever I had discussed in last video. I had discussed mensuration. There I discussed 2D geometries, and in that we discussed triangle, properties of triangle. Here in properties of triangle we discuss perimeter, semi-perimeter, area of triangle, different areas of, if this triangle is scalene, what will be the area of the triangle. Then we discussed area of equilateral triangle, and general formula of area of a triangle, that is half AB sine theta, angle between the adjacent sides. And then we discussed Pythagoras theorem, the laws of sines, and then laws of cosines. You can go through the last video if you want. It's there in the playlist. You can check and you can go through each and everything, and these are going to be very much helpful to you. And those who are PCM and PCB and are planning to go for uh, uh, NEET and JEE or other competitive examinations, are going to very much helpful. These things are left over. Other teachers are not teaching these because they are thinking that these are the part of maths. Student will study in maths, but unfortunately in maths these minute things are not being considered, and because of that students are struggling with the physics questions. And that is the reason, after 7 years of experience, I have developed these type of content, so that you will get the benefits and you will never suffer physics problems, and physics problem will look like other problems, chemistry and bio. Definitely it is going to help you. And then we discuss circle and properties of circle, what are the perimeter, what is the circumference of a circle, area of circle, then equation of circle. Then rectangle, we discuss in detail rectangle, perimeter and area, everything. And then square area and perimeter also. Then we discuss parallelogram, area of a parallelogram. Then we discuss trapezium. Means these are the basic things that you need to know, and as well as these are going to help you a lot for general knowledge, because these are the things we at least you should know as a student, right? So these are going to help you a lot. Rhombus, then cylinder, what is the properties of cylinder, this rhombus area. I don't think these things are being discussed in physics classes, because physics classes is purely science. Teacher and students are thinking only physics is connected with only natural phenomena, and to explain it, that's it. No, it's not like this, it's beyond that, right? Nowadays competitive examinations are becoming more complex and more tricky, so you will have to get the basic maths knowledge also, so to get to solve the questions in physics. So these are going to help you a lot. And cylinder, uh, lateral surface area, total surface area, volume. And cone also we discuss lateral surface area, total surface area, volume. And sphere also we discuss what is the volume and what is the curved surface area of a sphere. Hemisphere, up to here we discussed, up to hemisphere we discussed, and we finished it almost, the mensuration part. Now I'm going to start with a new concept, that is nature of curves. So let's discuss nature of curves. See, in nature of curves, what are the things I'm going to discuss are, first of all, I'm going to discuss straight line. Straight line. What is a straight line, sir? So, if I'm talking about straight line do have multiple equations, right? So, important equations I'm going to discuss here. Sir, if I have, first I'm discussing, this is called slope intercept form, you can say slope intercept form. Name is not important, but what is important to understand, what is this curve, what is the equation of this curve, and how it appears and how it look like. Sir, let me discuss this part. Sir, if you have a equation like this, a curve like this, a straight line. So if I'm talking about a straight line here, the equation of this straight line can be represented like this, can be represented. Sir, this equation is y is equal to mx plus c. Sir, why mx plus c? This is x axis and this is y axis. Sir, here m is slope of this straight line and c is y intercept. That's why we are saying slope intercept form, because m is representing slope and y is representing y intercept. How, sir? How to get y intercept here? So this part from origin to this is this distance is called y intercept, and slope is nothing, it is, if this is making angle theta here, then tan theta, m is what, sir? Tan theta, or this is also known as slope dy by dx. I will discuss in after differentiation what is the application. One of the application of differentiation is itself slope of the curve, right? So it is slope. So slope is nothing, it is m, and that is tan theta, and that is dy by dx. So this is the form of straight line. You should remember, whenever a straight line is given, this will be in the form of y is equal to mx plus c. Sir, straight line comes when the power of x is 1. Here power of x is how much, sir? It's 1, sir, right? If it is power 2, then you can't say it is a straight line, it will be a parabola, right? I'll discuss parabola also, but I'm discussing now here straight line. You should keep in another form, which is important, is 2-point form, or yeah, 2-point form, you can understand, or intercept form only. No, don't write 2.1, that is not important much, but intercept form, second form. What is that? Let me discuss, sir. Let's say uh, here I took a straight line, and this is x axis, again this is y axis, and this form you can write intercept form. Intercept form. Name is not again important. What is important? The to understand the application of it, because in physics we will deal about, we are going to deal only application part, not the names and all. So right is, what is this, sir? Sir, here how to write this equation? I am writing this equation is y is sorry uh, y by x by a. Let's start from x. You can write y also. X by a plus y by b is equal to 1. This is the intercept form, sir. Sir, what is a and b here? If I'm talking about a and b, this distance from here to here is going to be a along x axis, whatever intercept is there. So in the denominator of x by a, this a is x intercept, y by b I wrote, so this is y intercept, so that is b. So you understood, hope you understood this, and you will enjoy these things. And if you like the video, please share with others who are really needed and really need support for their education, because they are not getting right content to study and right path to study, how to crack NEET and JEE from home. Obviously these videos are going to helpful for those who really need and who are unable to study with the content which are already available, and definitely it is going to help them. So share with them also. Thank you. Now if I'm talking about the other forms, let me discuss, sir. Straight lines, two straight line equations are enough. Now coming to circle. Next is circle. Sir, second, circle. Sir, how circle appears and what is the equation of circle? Sir, circle equation I already discussed it slightly. X square plus y square is equal to r square. Sir, how it will be looking like in the graph? If I'm talking about the graph, sir, it will be like this, and center is at the origin. Then this is the equation. If center is not at the origin, equation will change. So this is the standard equation, you should remember. this is 0 comma 0, right? Sir, this is radius r, this side also and this side also, right? Means from the center the perimeter or circumference is at the equal distance, right? This is the equation of circle. You should keep in mind whenever you are finding x square plus y square is equal to r square, so the equation will be called circle equation, right? Third is, sir, if I'm talking about third point, area and perimeter already, area and circumference we already discussed, so no need to discuss again. The next is I'm going to discuss parabola. You might have parabola, so many times you might have, so quadratic equation gives parabolic equation, right? You know what is quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c. We already discussed at the I think part 1 or 2 I discussed, right? What is parabola, what is quadratic equation and all. Now I am going to discuss the nature of the curve here. So what is the standard form? So standard form you will find most of the time y square is equal to 4ax. Sir, this is standard form of a parabola. Sir, it may change, it's not compulsory it will be like this only, because based on the center and based on the other things it will, equation will change, but the power on y will always be 1. Let's say y is 2, then x must be 1. In if x power is 1, then y must be 2. Means like this, if y is 1, then x must be 2. Means the power of one variable must be 2, the other, means this is x. Now in this case x is independent and y is dependent. If I'm talking about y, x, if I'm writing like this, what about this, sir? X is equal to 4, x square is equal to 4ay. This is also the equation of parabola, sir, but it will look like different. Let me discuss these graphs, sir. If I'm talking about this graph only, so understand, sir, very important and very useful, sir. Sir, it is going to look like this, like this. And if I'm talking about this curve, this is going to look like this, sir. I'm drawing it here, sir. It is going to be looking like this, sir. Sir, what about the other? If I'm writing negative here, let me discuss. If instead of y square, if I'm writing like this, y square is equal to minus 4ax, what about this form, sir? Sir, this form graph will look like this, sir. Let me draw this. This is x and this is y. Again and again I'm saying, horizontal axis is x and vertical is y. Again it is x and this is y. Fine, sir. Now, sir, it is going to look like this. Next, if I'm talking about this, sir, x square is equal to minus 4ay. What about this? Sir, this is going to look like this, sir. Let me show you. Wait a second. Yeah. See, this is going to look like this, sir. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. So very interesting, sir. Always keep in mind which is having power 1, in that direction it will open out, right? See here x, in this case x power 1, that's why towards x it is opening. In here it is x y power 1, that's why it is opening in y direction. So you should keep in mind, in this way you will understand easily, and negative means opposite of that, right? These are the equations of parabola, standard equation, and you should keep in mind. That's it. No need to do PhD on it, because in maths which are important in physics, these are these. I'm discussing those only, right? So understood. Next is a rectangular hyperbola, most commonly used curve, sir, and I'm going to use repeatedly this, right? So number fourth number, if I'm talking about the fourth number, rectangular hyperbola, rectangular hyperbola. Rectangular hyperbola is looking like this, sir. Sir, what is hyperbola? I will discuss this, not to worry, but I'm discussing rectangular hyperbola here first, then I will discuss ellipse and all. So rectangular hyperbola equation, standard equation, let me write this. Xy should be is equal to constant, or you can say y is inversely proportional to x. Whenever something is inversely proportional to the other thing, then definitely the graph will be looking like this, sir, and that graph we will say is rectangular hyperbola. This is the graph of rectangular hyperbola. Hope you have already gone through. Those who are new for this, please remember this graph, because I'm going to use again and again this graph, and I will show you something is inversely proportional to something is inversely proportional to the other thing, then the graph will be looking like this. Here y is inversely proportional to x, that's why the graph is looking like rectangular hyperbola, sir. Next is, sir, hyperboloid. Sometimes students are getting confused. Here x power 1 and y power 1. Now I'm discussing, sorry, I'm discussing hyperboloid. Hyperboloid. What is this hyperboloid, sir? Most commonly used this is also, sir, when y is inversely proportional to x power n, sir. Sir, here power may be any value. It's not compulsory power should be 1. If power may be 2, 3, 4. So we are going to discuss inverse uh, Newton's laws of motion, not Newton's laws, you can say electrostatic force, Coulomb's force, you can say, and gravitational force, Newton's gravitational force. There I'm going to use this hyperboloid so much. So what is this, sir? How the graph will look like? So let me show you the graph. Let me show you the graph. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. So graph is going to be same, but here the change is, graph is similar. It's wait a second, let me edit this. Graph will look like same, but the difference is here x power may be 2, x power may be 3. So you should keep in mind, sir, if you are not keeping in mind what is the nature of this, it is hyperboloid, right? But curvature, it will look like just like rectangular hyperbola, but slightly difference are there. Okay. Next is, if I'm talking about ellipse, sixth, give the heading ellipse, sir. Sorry, ellipse. Sir, if I'm talking about ellipse, how the standard equation is looking like, sir? Standard equation of ellipse is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Isn't it looking like a straight line? But there it was not power 2, there it was power 1. In x, a and y, b, everywhere power was 1, but in ellipse power is 2 in every variables as well as constants. Now here, what are a and b? Semi major axis and semi minor axis, sir. Let me show you the graph, then you will understand more clearly. Ellipse, sir, if I'm talking about this axis, this is called semi minor axis and this is called semi major axis. Yeah, see, this is the radius of, wait a second, let me change the color. This is I'm saying, if I'm saying this is a, because along x axis I wrote, that's what intercept is going to be a. Along y axis it is, this intercept is b. From here to here it is b, from here to here it is a. Hope it is clear, very understanding. Sir, you can write like this also, it's not compulsory. The hyperbola looking, sorry, my mistake, hyperbola will look like this, it can look like this also. Wait a second, wait a second, hyperbola may look like this also, sir. Like this means this may be a and this may be b, not compulsory. It depends in the denominator of x square, what is this, it may be b square also. It's up to you. When you are going to apply this, and at that time you will understand more clearly. Now for now you should keep in mind ellipse equation is this and the graph will look like this, right? Next is, I'm talking about ellipse done, sir. Hyperbola, seventh, hyperbola. Hyperbola, sir, what is hyperbola, sir? Sir, hyperbola equation will look like this. Standard equation, let me discuss first. Hyperbola is nothing, it is x square by a square minus y square by b square is going to be 1. Here minus is there, that's it, the difference is. Next, the equation. If I'm talking about the equation of this, sorry, graph of this equation, graph will look like here, sir. I'm showing this, wait, like this and like this, sir. These are, this curve is called hyperbola, sir. Sir, here you should keep in mind this equation, x square by a square minus y square by b square will look like this. This is what you should keep in mind. The hyperbola curves are looking like this. Got it? Next is, I am discussing hyperbola, done. Now coming to sinusoidal curves. Sir, if I am talking about sinusoidal curves, sine curve, let's discuss sine curve. How sine curve or sine function, you can say, how it will look like, sir? Let me draw this sine curve. Sorry, this is theta, let's say. I'm writing function, I'm saying sine theta. The standard equation is like looking like this: y is equal to sine theta. I'm saying this is theta. You can write x also, sine x. It's up to you. Okay, I'm writing x for your better understanding. This is y and this is x. Sir, y is equal to sine x. Sir, here the graph will look like this. How, sir? Sine starts from origin. And it will end like this. And it will go like this, sir. Sir, the maximum value of sine is what, sir? The maximum value of sine is +1. The minimum value of sine is -1. So it sine range is -1 to +1. This is called range. Y values are called range and x values are called domain. So domain may be any value, but the range is -1 to +1. You understood? This is sine curve. If I'm talking about cosine curve, okay. Now let me discuss the cosine curve. This is sine curve first. Second is cosine curve. Sir, cosine curve. Sine and cosine curves are going to be useful in math, most of physics, most of the time. Tan curve is not important. Let me discuss this, sir. Cosine curve. Sorry, cosine curve. Sir, cosine curve is looking like this, sir. Sir, in cosine curve, the cosine starts from extreme, sir. Extreme, then it will become 0, then it will go negative extreme. Wait a second. Let me draw. I'm poor in drawing the graphs. Fine. This is looking like this, sir. Here, if I'm talking about, this is +1 and this is -1, y values. Range of sine and cosine is also -1 to 1. So if I'm talking about range, so keep this in mind. Sine values always range, range of sine and cosine, sorry, sine x is -1 to +1. Keep in mind, sir. This thing you should keep in mind. Here also range is cosine also. If I'm to look, cosine will like y is equal to cos x. We write cos x, and the range is again -1 to +1. Got it? So this is what you should keep in mind. Rest I'm going to discuss in detail whenever application part is coming. Obviously, this is just an introduction in the form of maths, but there where I'm going to use it in detail, I'm going to discuss everything. Not to worry. So these are the curves you should keep in mind. Now let me discuss few more to exponential and logarithmic curves. So let's discuss about exponential curve. Exponential curves. Sir, exponential curves are looking like this. Let me show you this. First of all, what is exponential equation? You should write y is equal to e to the power x or a power x. You can write, it's not compulsory e, a, any constant power x. is called exponential form. Sir, how y is equal to e to the power x looks like? Let me show you this, sir. I'm drawing here. Okay, sir, y is equal to e to the power x will look like this, sir. Let me draw, sir. Wait a second. Yes, like this. This point is 1, sir. Y value of at this point x equal to 0, y is going to be 1. Obviously if you will put e to the power 0, that is 1, so x is going to be, y is going to be 1 here. This is the equation of exponential. Sir, if it is negative, it will just take in the opposite direction. Now let's talk about logarithmic curve. Log curve, logarithmic function curve. So logarithmic function, how it will look like, sir? Sir, logarithmic is y is equal to log of x to the base 10. I am talking to the base e also you can take, it's up to you, or log of, already we discussed log in I think second or third, so you can go and check. You will get and you will understand everything there. So I'm discussing this. Let me discuss the graph here. What is important is graph, how it appears and how it looks. Sir, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. Sir, how it will look like, sir? Let me draw it, sir. Like this. And again it's going to be 1, sir. X equal to 1 is going to be, y is equal to 0. Got it? X equal to 1 is going to be, y is equal to 0. Put log of 1 to the base 10 is, sir, 0. Okay, so it's going to be, x is going to be 1 when y is 0, or y when x equal to 1, y is 0, sir. Got it? This is log equation. Sir, isn't it these equation, if I let me show you these equations, the exponential equation and the logarithm, these are mirror image about this line, about this. Let me show you about this line, right? About x equal to y, these are mirror images. See, are they mirror image? Yes, these curves are going to be mirror image, so keep this in mind, sir. Okay, next is, okay, these two curves done, sir. So these are enough curves which are very much important to understand, and I discussed it. So keep in mind, if you didn't understand, go and revise it again. You will get and watch the video again and again when you, until you are not getting the concept. If you are having any issue, comment in the comment box, and definitely I will get back to you with the explanation, and definitely I'll help you a lot in this conversation. So fine. Now next is, I'm going to the most commonly discussed topic. Actually every teacher discuss this, it's not about me only. Differentiation, integration, you are more aware of these part, right? These are new things in class 11th introduced, but NEET students are not studying at all. But yeah, application is there. Because of application, physics teacher will teach differentiation and integration, because most application and widely application is there. So I'm going to use and in detail I'm going to discuss this. So it's better, let's make the another video for this, and it is going to help you a lot, because if I'm discussing this here, it won't help you. This is enough for this. Now for differentiation, I'm going to bring another video, and after this another video will be integration, and then vectors I'm going to start, and then after this we will bring with unit and measurement and all. So thank you so much, hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, comment and share with the needy one who really need these videos. Thank you.